You could probably hear me now. Testing one, two, three. That's a damn shame. Sorry, folks. I think I gotta figure out how to fix this because testing one, two, three.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I had to kick that guy out of here. Get out of here. He's an imitation. He was a copycat. Copy that. Breaker 110. How's everybody doing out there today? Made it, finally. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Get down, I told you, flea face. Folks, I hope you had a good Valentine's Day today. Valentine's Day. Hope you had a good one. Yeah. Happy Hump Day. Folks, I want to give you my sincere apologies on yesterday. You know, yesterday I was in traffic. So much was going on. No. Yes, I was in traffic for a little bit. And yes, I stopped by to see my dad yesterday. You know, this is birthday week right here. This is my dad's birthday week right here. Some people say birthday. You ever see anybody who says birthday? Birthday. Happy birthday. Happy. I'm still looking up at the phone. and it's right here. Happy birthday. Who says that? Half of America. Birthday. Happy birthday. I hope everybody is doing extremely well. Like I said before, I am your host, Thomas Wlliams. But you can call me Tommy, because we're friends. I'm back. Want to shovel a couple things on you. First of all, as I said, this is my dad's birth week here, 1931, February 16th, 1931. That guy was born. And on Friday, I'll be celebrating 93 years with that fella. You know, not with that fella. I'll be celebrating 50-something years with him in September. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm so embarrassed. Just trying to figure out a couple things. My wife was like, no, you're not 56, Tom. You know, you're not 57. No. She said, no, you're not 57. You're 56. I'm like, 56? She said, yes, you're 56. And I'm like, 56? I don't know all this time. Anyway, I know my dad's birthday better than mine. Anyway, it's Friday, and this has been a sensational week so far. Sensational week. I wanted to give a party for my dad. Then I was, kind of talked out of it. But I want to do something special. I mean, 93 years. 93 years. And, as it was approaching, slowly but surely, I was like, come on, Dad. Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. So he's hanging in there. And I'll tell you, we have a couple of things planned. The biggest thing that I have planned, I used to box as a kid and stuff, and I used to box. Boxing is my favorite sport. And, yeah, outside of swimming. I mean, swimming, I don't even look at as a sport. It's an activity for me, although I love doing it and I swim very well. I look at it as my pastime. It's just my thing. But boxing, oh yeah, that was my thing back in the day. At any rate, I told my dad, I started hitting the bag. Actually, today I started hitting the bag, and I was like, you know what, Dad? It's been a long, long time since I put some combinations together and got on the bag and did it. But there was a guy at the gym today who really motivated me, because I looked at him. I said, geez, man, he's chiseled up, he's slim fella, and but that's that look. I just want to, pow pow. I just want to pow 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 pow. I just want to get in there. My hands have been giving me issues for a while. Folks have been hanging out with me for a while. I had the bilateral carpal tunnel surgery, shoulder surgery, and everything else. But you know what? I'm going to work through it. Folks, because you know what? At night, I generally, one thing about myself, an interesting factoid is I could watch all the movies in the world, but before I go to sleep, I got to watch about. Oh, that's a fight, boxing term. I got to watch about. And, might be the short ones. I'll go through YouTube and I'll look for like short ones, maybe, 10 10 minutes, somebody's going to get mopped in 10 minutes, 10-minute bout. That tells you right there what it's all about. But you know what? And then I can go to sleep. But yeah, so my dad's going to go to the gym with me on Saturday. And he used to be my corner guy, and when I used to fight and stuff, and he used to be there. And so I want to have him come to the gym with me. And as I hit the bag, he can remind me on different things and skills and, keep him sharp, and even have him step up to the bag and lay a couple of combinations in, pow, pow. I'm going to help him out. And so folks, be ready for that footage. I'm really excited about that. That's something that I want to hold. I want to hold that. I got to hold that memory, And so I'm really, really looking. Am I on? Somebody said, let me just make sure I'm folks, I don't know if I'm even on. I mean, not on, but can you hear me? I don't know. Folks, can you hear me? Great to see you. Hope you had a wonderful day. Oh man, I'm hoping that you folks can hear me. Yes, Stephanie. All right, good, definitely. Thanks, Stephanie Risby. I'm sure you'll agree. Yeah. Oh Lord, yes, you're live. Okay, thank you. So yeah, so I want to do that with him. Also, what else do I got planned for that guy? Take him out. I want to take him fishing on Saturday, so you all stay watching on the footage. I'm going to get a chum bag, and a chum bag brings in all the fish. See, last time I was out there, I didn't have a chum bag. A chum bag is like fish parts and everything, and all mealy, nasty, rancid fish, and the oils and everything get all into the water and everything, and say they go like this. I always want to do that, be able to do that whistle, but I can't do it like this. Or like this. But anyway, it's going to call the fish, and the fish will all hang out by the boat. And then I'm trying to get a whole bunch of guys on the boat. And everybody has rods out in different directions. Then I was thinking, everybody's going to have to share the fish, So I think I want one other person or two maximum, me, my dad. And let me see, a couple other people. So actually one guy I was trying to get a hold of, his name is Simon. He tell me about it, Stephanie. Tell me about it. I try to tell him all the time. I said, man, listen, I get your age, man. If I ever, never get your age, man, I hope I get a fraction of the blessings, because he's surrounded, man. He's coveted, It's a lucky fella. Well, we'll see what happens down the road. Thank you very much, Steph. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun this weekend. We're gonna have some fun. I told him, I said, just be ready to, kind of have fun, Dad. Be hanging out with me. You have no choice. Definitely not gonna just be sitting around. I want to take him out putt too. Putt. The golf. Last time we went and played golf was around 2020. My mother passed, or I don't think it was 2021. No, it must have been, because, that was like towards the end of the year when my mother passed. But yeah, probably like 2021. I took him and we played at an 18-hole golf course. So I think we played about 15 holes or something like that. Then the rain shoved us out of there. Hey, Equal Love, how you doing? Then the rain shot us out of. See, look, my eyes now, right? We're like this, right? And if I was looking up here, then my eyes would be open. I would be up. I can't, folks. It could be crack of dawn, all the sleep in the world. This is my eyes like this. Really? I think I get that from my mother. I got that from my mother. Yeah. Sometimes I try, folks, but they just go right back. Love Miss Shirley's energy. Thank you so much. Yes. Yep. Let me tell you something. I went over to my parents' place the other day, and I was hanging out with my dad. And you know what? There's a couple of things I found. And I have. I'm so excited. I have how you go to the beach and stuff like that. You have like a a bag, cooler bag where you put like little stuff in there, lunchbox. It's Tote, made by Tote. And folks, they got so many Ozark, all kinds of different brand little lunch bags and stuff like that. So, knowing that it's a Tote lunch bag, first of all, that tells me it's probably something from early 2000s. It's definitely something old and classic. And I'm looking at it now. I don't feel like getting up, folks. But I found that, and I thought about my mother and how she always was like, you want a snack, Tommy? You want a snack? And then, or a cold drink. How about a cold drink? How about a cold drink? She used to say, and then she wouldn't name the drink. She would just say cold, reel you in with the cold. Yeah, it's going to be cold, Tommy. It's going to be ice cold. Watch your teeth, Tommy. Ooh. Yeah. What's in it? Not a damn thing. I was hoping that I was like, dang, man, wouldn't it be great if there was a little something in there, a little memorabilia? But there was nothing. Actually, just like a little, like where might be some food rubbed up against it in certain areas. I was like, I'll never clean this bag again. Feeling like one of the Brady's. It wasn't that the Brady Bunch where she said, I'll never wash my hands again. Oh, yeah. I think she had it might have been the Flintstones too. I think, when they were doing that, like, what was that? Remember Dun, 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 in the Flintstones, dun, 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 and it was like the twist, and they would Fred, twist, 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 we're doing the twist. Something about the Flintstones back in the day, or the Jetsons, and it was like they were doing something. I mean, man, it was, that was, wow, that was an old episode. Anyway, folks, classics. Gotta love the classics, man. Sorry about my attire too. I was trying not to have the camera go too low and show my holes. Or should I say it's vintaged? It's vintage t-shirt time. Oh yeah. So the Jetsons, yeah, I think it might have been. So yeah. So I have that lunch bag. Then on top of the lunch bag, I also got a card. It was a birthday card from my dad to my mother. And let me tell you, that man, he picked that card. Man. I'll tell you, I love my dad all over again. I read that card and I said, man, for him to love my mother like that, boy, I gotta hang in there for that guy. I gotta hang into him. I gotta hang in there. And that was like the wave. I felt so grateful because I'm like, dang, I got another angle of my father as a man, and as the holidays come and just showing appreciation and just, seeing the kind of quality of card he had selected for my mother, because I've always been a good card selector. And I didn't realize that my father was all right too. I'm not saying he was good, but he's all right, because my mother used to always say, Tommy, you really know how to pick a card. You pick such lovely cards. They speak right to me, Tommy. I was like, that saves me writing messages and stuff, Thank you, Shoebox and Hallmark. Yeah. So I got one of those, a card. So I got a card. I thought I got three things. I got a lunch bag. Oh yeah. Another thing I got was, there was a light in the closet. One of those lights it's down. It has two wires. You pull it up like this out of a little box. And when you pull it up, it lights, it illuminates, right? So I said, dang, that'd be perfect for the boat, in case anything happens and power dies out or something crazy. Then I could just pull it out and just, and then that thing lights up. Ding, ding, ha, right? And it's like that. And they're like, oh gosh, the captain has everything. Just like a true captain, he has everything. But I don't have everything. But you know what? I was like, my mother's still giving gifts, man. I'm digging around the closets and stuff, and I'm like, dang, man, it's like gold mines up in here. Just little stuff, little things here and there, folks. If you got them, hold them. If you got your parents, hold them, get things, little things here and there. I remember my grandfather passed away, and I remember being in the house with Wendy, crawling around and everything, and finding stuff on the floor, and we were depressed, sad and everything, and we were young, so it wasn't like, we weren't compassionate, but we were cleaning the place, and everybody, I think, was all doing the same thing. But Wendy and I were just, we were young and just didn't want to get in anybody's way. So we were just picking around on the floor and stuff, and in between couches and underneath us, and in between the seats and the cushions where we used to jam bubble gum wrappers all the time from Pee Wee's, which was a store around the corner, and get yelled at from my grandfather, who we called Papa. But you know what? I remember finding a whole bunch of pennies and some other stuff too. My grandfather, boy, I tell you, that guy, he's all right. But those pennies, they were pennies. Those are some dated. I remember seeing pennies from like the 18, who knows when, like, I can't remember exactly when, but I'm like, oh my gosh. If, you don't think about it when you're a kid. Tell your kids, if you have kids, folks, start saving stuff, start saving stuff. Don't unwrap your toys. Keep them wrapped. Have a vision. Think about things, because, man, I'll tell you, who kept their toys and things intact? My wife. Now, I don't know if she did or her brother did, because I think it might have been her brother, but I think it might have been my wife too, because, something, tell you something about my wife. She'll buy some shoes and hold on to the box. So it's like a shoe store, or she'll buy a hat and hang on to the box like a hat store. It's like the craziest thing. I need storage for the storage. But I say that because it's kind of a quirky thing and kind of a smart thing if you think about it. Because if you take care of your things, especially, the old stuff that might appreciate in time, that sure will be a thing that pays back dividends in the long run, don't you think? Yeah. Well, that's an interesting one to talk about. So, that lunch bag really came in handy. What other things did you find from your grandfather? Well, I found a couple of rings. I found a ring from 1927 from Jefferson High School. I found another ring, 1930, from Jefferson in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, the 1927 and 1930. But maybe it was another family member. But I got to find that stuff. I have it somewhere. Oh my gosh. I dig around. There was something I wanted to do something with the ring from 1930. I wanted to put another stone. So for years I've been talking about it. Then my fingers got too big. Then, so now I'm thinking that everything is fine because, after the hand surgery, my hands have actually gone through some atrophy and some muscle problems. So that's why I'm trying to really, really spend time and go. I like to get that bag. Shouldn't be hitting the bag, but you know what? I'm just so excited. My whole body's saying, do it. My hands are like, are you sure? But I'm going to do it. I was hitting that bag today. I actually cut my knuckle up a little bit. And that's when I called my dad. He said, well, you shouldn't be doing that without the gloves. Get the gloves and we'll start you back. And he's talking like start you back training. Like I'm a kid. I don't have anything else to do. He's like, you get the gloves and we'll start you back training this Saturday. I'm like, okay. Because I remember he used to train me. He used to get, I'm kind of serious with stuff and kind of mean too while he was at it. I love my dad. I'm really excited about this week. Yep. So, what else can we talk about, folks? Well, we got Wendy coming up. Wendy's coming up. End of the month is nearing. End of the month is Chanel number 5. Ooh, what's somebody's talking about some stuff? Sorry for the missed time, man. Yeah, let me check on you guys. I'm sorry, I'm rambling along and stuff. Let me get up in the chat. Let me get up in the chat, folks. Sorry about that. Let me get back up here towards the top here and see what's. Let's see what's happening. You know, something crazy is the comments were here and now they've disappeared. So what happened with that? Hide current comment. Oh yeah. Oh, I clicked the button by accident. I hit the comments. Yes, Mr. Williams doing well. Thank you very much. Let me get up in here. Yep. We are all good with the sound now. I work today and it's still early here in Cali. Yep. Barbie Barb. Let me see. Happy birthday, Mr. Williams. Thank you so much. My Uncle Tommy was, my Uncle Tommy was Thomas Tomlinson. What a nice name. Tommy Tomlinson. That's nice. And Uncle Tommy. How about that? Stephanie Risby. I'm sure you'll agree. That's nice, Steph. What year were you born? 67. Let's figure it out. I was born September 22nd, 1967. Yeah. And let me see. You know, I think that it being up high will stop me from looking down and trying to look through the top. And I don't have to go through all this. I had glasses. All right, let me see here. My dad will be 92 June. We are blessed, Tommy. Still have our dad. Happy birth week, Mr. Williams. Thanks, Barb. Thank you, Barb. Wow, fantastic. Thanks for sharing, Barb. Got that connection. Barb, that's incredible. I want to hold my birth in my 40s. What a blessing. Absolutely, Apple. Yeah, I know it. You know, I was watching I was looking on YouTube, Facebook, and I was watching something and they had somebody dancing. I'll always love my mama and stuff. And when my mother used to always say, better count your blessings, you know, and you know how mothers always say, you only have one mother. I'm like, holy smokes, man. I never questioned it because I know I didn't say. But now just thinking back, how many times she used to say that, boy, I'll tell you, I must have been a bad boy. She used to say that constantly to me, boy. I mean, you only have one. I'd be like, geez, the blood out of my ears, Mom, please. She used to hit some notes, boy. You only have one. Idiot bunker. Mom, she used to let me have it, boy. I tell you. Let me see down here. See what else is popping. Yeah. Oh Lord, yes. You're live, CC Williams. Hey, CC. Equal love. Oh, you got a lunch bag. Yeah. Yeah, equal love. That's the feeling. 2022. Yep. I'm like, geez, time is going by. And then I'm looking at Facebook like, how long could they hold these memories? Please let it be forever. You know, because it's like you have from 4 years ago. Does it go further back? Or do you have to start saving stuff? and what goes on. Because I'm like, oh boy, that's nice to wake up and see something, a post or something from years ago, and see my mother or whatever, see something from back. But how long does that go on? I mean, does it stop at a certain time? How can I start saving my stuff? I needed somebody technical. Apple, I know you know some stuff, to help me out with figuring out what can I do with all this stuff, you know? Yeah. What can I do with all this stuff, footage and stuff? At any rate, okay. I'm excited about Wendy's show, and I'm hoping that she still puts up some stuff from. I mean, I don't know how far back she's gonna go. I'm hoping that she'll maybe have some stuff, even with some clips of my mother in it, to kind of make it, chock full of stuff, you know. Yeah, I mean, just a thought. Let's see here. Compartmentalize is the key. Try not to tackle things all at once. Oh yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Yes, thank you, Apple. Let me go ahead and put that up there. That was nice. She always protected family, surrounded the family with love, protection, and guidance. Yeah. Didn't Marcia? Oh, Marsha. Oh, yeah, Marsha, right? Marsha. Yeah, she got kissed on the cheek by one of the guys from the monkeys. Yeah, the monkeys. Oh gosh. Relax, Tommy. Take it easy. Don't say it. Okay. All right. So yeah, probably so. Sounds like one of those episodes. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Great son, great brother, husband, Tommy for president. Oh, yeah, baby. That one rocked the house. Let's go ahead and put that up. You got that? You must know somebody like me. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Check it. My wife needs to hear this one. And my dad. and somebody radio the press. Tell them to get a load of this. Tommy, great son, great brother, great husband. Tommy for president. Hope you got my good side. Oh boy. What happened to me? Sometimes I think something happened. Let's see here. Fingered. Who got? Oh, fingered. Number one. Fingered. Red finger. Somebody got fingered. Finger red number. All right. Well, Risby and Apple, you got something going on. Trying to read it. Extra. Tommy, what time is it here right now? Well, 8:59. 8:59 is the time. Yeah. Do you pick great cards for your wife? The best. I am the best picker of cards. I read them first and make sure that all lines line up with who I am and who you bees if you receive one. Line up. Pew, pew, coming at you. One card coming at you. Specific just for you. Right? That's my cards. My cards that weren't just all over the place where you're like, okay. No, these cards are like, did you make this card? Do you have a relationship with Mr. Hallmark? How did you ever do this? Yeah, like that. Yeah, I'm good. Smash the like button, folks. Oh, that's nice. Smash it. Keylobber it. All right, let's see here. Winding down the comments, everybody. Unless you add some more, then I'll never finish. Let's see here. I still smell my mother's perfume. Yes. Because you know I had to go in there with the 5 senses on that bag. I was like, the bag. I was in there. I mean, if something smelled rotten, I would zip it, lock the freshness in, and save it and smell that rotten flavor only on maybe my mother's birthday. Unlock. Zip it back up. Zip it back up. You got to hold on, folks. Actually, I have a brush upstairs, and it's a roll brush. You know how you ladies like to roll hair forward and one of those round brushes. Man, it looks like a lot of hair up in there, man. I don't know what she was brushing, but there was a lot of hair in that roll brush, and I've got it. Yeah, got my mother's hair. Well, I don't have it. I used to have hair similar to my mother's back in the day, but you know what I mean, folks. I mean, I've got my mother's hair in the brush. In the brush. That's how my afro used to lay, just like that, low. Boom, right down here. Have to lift it up. Ooh. Yeah, holding on to things is important. Well, that's another memory. Hold on to things, folks. That's what you got to do. Hold on. Hold on to your love. Let's see, that's nice, equal love. Sometimes I do too with my mom. Exactly. You got to smell stuff. My dad, you know what? I'm thinking, I got to start going over there and, well, you know what? You don't want to plan. Like, hey, Dad, can I have your cologne? I need some of your cologne, Dad. For what? Well, Dad, I was just thinking, I don't think that would work out that well. But my father definitely used to douse on the Brute back in the day. Every shirt smelled like Brute, by Fabergé. He used to kill it. I mean, like the commercial, how they dump it in there and everything. It's like amazing. But yeah, I agree. I have a lot of stuff. My dad, and his stuff definitely smells. Well, it used to smell like cologne and stuff. I don't know, folks. Maybe you could take stuff and put it in a plastic bag, make a shirt or a garment, and put it in a garment bag and tie it up. That's one way to lock it in. Oh man, hey, thanks, equal love. I appreciate that. I take that as a very, very fine compliment. Mm-hmm. What other things did you find from your grandfather? Oh, that was from before. Yeah, so that's what I found. I found pennies and stuff and rings and different things. There's a lot of stuff. Shucks, man. I keep getting ready to tell something, but I can't. Because I can't, folks. I cannot. All right. Let's see here. Thank you so much. This is my space. When he talks about his mom, I feel right at home. I don't feel alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. I need to write a song. You're not alone anymore. All right, well, let me see here. Let's do some more. Yeah, call Danny and see if we can get. These guys were supposed to be coming on here with me tonight. Watch what happens. Before I get off, either my cousin will come on here talking about, hey, I had to get ready. He told me last time he had to get ready. I said he got to get ready. Boogie sleeping. That's nice, Boogie. He is officially knocked out. Do you do that sometimes? You look at people's stomachs and things, like he's knocked out, right? And then you see a little going up and down, and you're like, oh, okay. I do that with my dad all the time. He's like, but what are you staring at? I'm like, oh, nothing. I was just, coming through and stuff. He's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, Dad? He says, yes, Tommy. Yes. Okay. Now I was just checking on you. Yeah, man. See, I was saying the other day my mom's perfume was 4711 and Anna. Not sure of the French spelling. Yeah. I still have my Barbie dolls at my dad's house. Oh, snap. At my dad's house, my nieces lost Suntans, Skippy, and Francis, though. Oh, man, Barb. That is special. That is extra special, man. I wish I found an old toy. Mm-mm-mm. I think half my toys my dad hurled up on top of the roof. My dad used to get pissed at me. My dad used to get pissed because I was playing too much. He'd be like, you play too much. What do you mean? What you mean? Yeah. But he used to do some real mean stuff. I had a rubber gorilla in days of King Kong. You know, in King Kong, it wasn't when it came out because King Kong was like, that was like the movie that was here when the planet came about, right? But I had a King Kong, and I also had like other stuff, Godzillas and crocodiles and rubber stuff. You know, you get the stuff from the crane. You go to the store and go to the thing and go in one of the grocery stores, and you go in and it picks up the crane picks up the stuff. You know, you try to steer it, and it drops half the stuff. But you know, I think I got like the gorilla and some things. I also used to go to the Belmar Beach down the Jersey Shore and everything, because you know I'm a Jersey Shore guy. And you know, they used to have skee ball. Anybody familiar with skee ball? Skee ball's like with that. It looks like a wooden ball. It's very dense and it's small, just enough to palm in your hand, and you wing it back like this and throw it. And there's several series of rings. The diameter is all different. You get a small one, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, and maybe a little bit bigger than that. And they have numbers written on them. It lets you know how many points you receive once you go ahead and hurl that ball in there. And once it catches right in one of those rings, and really you want to hit the bullseye, but sometimes you fall a little shy. You still might get a ticket, but just not all the tickets that you would have gotten had you hit the bullseye. So at any rate, skee ball. Anyway, oh yeah, the rubber toys. So I got, you know, you get a cap guns and stuff, and you know, Chinese handcuffs. You remember the Chinese handcuffs? Beep, you're locked up. Oh no, I can't get out. Oh no, I'm gonna have to live my life like this. So dramatic as kids, right? I was drama boy. Oh my gosh. My father used to be like, shut up. But my fingers, Dad. Huh? My fingers, man. He used to be like, it's a toy, Tommy. Get your fingers out of there and get ready for dinner. Wash your hands. Oh boy. Let's see if we can see some more comments. I'm so glad I came on here. Time is going by, folks. It's 9:00 already. Oh my gosh. 9:09. Ah, this is great. Great. Okay. Hey, Brown's a man. Brown's a man. Brown's a man. Brown's a man. Man, I don't know how to say it. Help me out. Brown's a man. I like it. I'm 56. Hey, I'm 56. Yeah, I'm young. Oh, shucks, man. 56. Boy, that's like you know what? You try to convince yourself that you're 5 years older. You know, I should have convinced myself that I was older. I should have convinced myself, you know, maybe, you know what we should do? Or we should have somebody do? I don't think I want to do it. I wonder if a person gets hypnotized and told that they are, say, 5 years younger than what they are, I wonder if the body will stop really aging, because the brain is kind of like stopped. And then you're locked in at a certain stage. Something to think about. What do you think about that? If you get hypnotized to think that you are, you can't be crazy like I'm a lollipop kid, 12 years old. Come on, that'd be kind of crazy. You are 45. Okay, I'm 45. I'm 45. And you're just 45. I'm 45. Hey, 40. But you have to go to like a new place. I don't know. Anyways, it's starting to sound a little weird. Sounds like something for Fantasy Island. I've been watching a lot of Fantasy Island lately. I've been watching episodes. I saw the first episode, episode 1, season 1. It's great. They're playing. He had a little car. Mr. Rourke bought him a little red car with that. You know how it had that wagon they had. I was looking. I was like, that was a pretty serious car right there. That would be something really to have. It had like an awning. Instead of a convertible, it was like an awning. It was like it was handmade, something weird. It's kind of cool though. But Tattoo had a miniature car. He was riding it all over the grass and stuff. I thought it was funny. Oh, we had some great actors back in the day, didn't we? We had some great people. I don't know. Not that Tattoo was the best actor, but he certainly was. He certainly was a staple in growing up 70s, 80s. They're playing. Hey, boss. Yeah, Haggard. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Hey, yes, boss. Hey, boss. Oh, geez, I'm cracking myself up. Oh, so funny. Let's see here. See what else we got. Drag some comments down. Oh. I just saw one that maybe I shouldn't have been looking at like that. Barb. Okay, send us your prescription and we'll send you a pair of glasses. Ha, 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 ha. That's not nice. Well, please go ahead and like and share. Do what you like. Like and share. The Tommy Wlliams Show. It supports the channel. Let me see here. Get this down here. Hit the thumbs up button and thanks. Yeah. He will 5 pairs, always losing everything. What? Oh, you all are having a ball at my expense, aren't you? Turkeys. Let's see here. Mom perfume was Coco. Mademoiselle. Ooh. Hey, that's what I got. Hey, you remember Mademoiselle magazine? But no, it wasn't that. It was I remember my mother used to get something. Anyway. I got a magazine. That was, how you get the labels, and it's labeled and addressed to a person. Anyway, the magazine was my mother's sorority, aka Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Corporate. Anyway, so she had a magazine sent her. She used to have the subscriptions, sent to her home, and I brought one. I took one of the magazines. I took 2. I took a magazine with it was an AKA magazine. It had, my mother's date, in the back, to Shirley, Shirley Wlliams and everything like that, and the address. And that was something I was able to look and say, a piece of correspondence coming straight to my mother. Oh, that's nice. I need that. Right. So I kept that. And, because these are all bathroom reads, you're sitting there, right? Not that, you in the bathroom. And it's always the same magazine rack. And through the years, I'm like, geez, she always had the same ones. So I knew it was in there because I frequented the bathroom, go in there and try to fix things and go in there if somebody needed me to go in there and get something. Not that I hang out in the bathroom. But so I also found a magazine with Wendy, and it was like a one of the many times that she donned the cover of the magazine, and it was an ebony magazine, and I brought that because I said, "Geez, yeah, I mean, you never know, right?" So I wanted it, and I got it, and I put that upstairs. I put that upstairs in my little quiet area, and yeah, that's what I did. So I took some pretty good stuff. I mean, it's meaningful to me. So I have a lunch bag, 2 magazines, and a light for the boat. Yeah, it's a good visit. All right. Sir, love is in the air and enjoy your evening. Thanks, Juanita Lopez. How you doing, Juanita? Evening time. Those tiny memories keeps them alive. Yeah, true. Thank you. Yep. Right back at you, sis. T Mac is in the building. T Mac is in the building. What's going on, T? What is wait, just see. What is GTSY? Is that an acronym for something? You know what I thought? I thought it was the other day because remember I was like, "Hey, Gypsy TT Tarot's in here," because it's almost like Gypsy, and then I was thinking, no, it's not Gypsy though. That's GTSY. At any rate, just trying to make sure I stay in the know with all the different acronyms, like laughing my butt off, and different things that people say, LOL and stuff. I mean, I'm not totally in the know, but I like to try to stay a little, up to speed. Yes, indeed. When you get free time, oh yeah, I'll let you know. We can do a collab video, etc. for memories. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Cool. Yeah. Hey, listen, folks. You want to? Oh man, hey Apple. That's a good idea. I'm gonna take it even further. Check this out. Folks, if you want to memorialize your folks, I know. Hey, look, we're the number one fans for our parents. Indeed, I know it. But you know what? If you want to like come on the show and just boast about some things, I only do it because I got the microphone and all the fancy stuff right here. But you know what? All the time, just like Equal Love said, this is our spot. This is our place. We come for reprieve. So if anybody wants to come and just get a little fueled up and stuff, or wants to go ahead and shine, or put the light on their mother or father or uncle or brother or anybody that is transitioned, and they just want to go ahead and just bring them back up and share some things, do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's collaborate. Because thank you, Apple Crescent. That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? Then we'll figure it out. We'll have a discussion. You can say, hey, look, I just want to come on today because I want to just talk about somebody who was really special in my life. And then you want to talk about them, right? Who can I talk about? I could talk about somebody. I could say, I'll do an example. Oh, I did one earlier. My grandfather, right? I could do my grandfather. Or I do my great-grandmother. Right? Her name was Isadora. Isn't that nice? Isadora. And, that was my grandfather's mother. And, she used to make jelly. She used to make jelly. And grape jelly was her big thing because she had a grape arbor in the back. And Wendy and I used to go in the back and pick grapes from the grape arbor and then take them upstairs, and also pick cherries and take them upstairs because she used to make grape jelly and then put the wax seal over top. And generally it used to be like the chipped beef jars, because I'm always talking about chipped beef, which was my favorite go-to snack or a breakfast when my mother would make it when I was good, which wasn't that often, but I did have it once in a blue. But yeah, chipped beef, it came in a glass resealable jar. And so my mother used to save them and then take them to her grandmother's house, right? And my great-grandmother. And it was my great-grandmother. I didn't know my grandmother, folks. But I definitely knew my great-grandmother, my grandfather's mother. She lived upstairs. They had a multi-family house. They had a couple houses along the street. But they, the real nice thing about them was they really did it together. And now thinking back, I was like, wow, that's nice. You have your mother upstairs, and he was a fine son. They used to tap on the pipe that ran up into her kitchen from my grandfather's kitchen, and that would be, I don't know what they tapped for. What did they tap for? Come downstairs or come upstairs? Little stuff. I don't know what they were tapping for, but it was always like a tap thing, ping, 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 ping. But it was, I don't know, maybe come down or whatever they wanted to do. Sounds like Nita just pulled up. Oh, shucks, you saw me. Oh, it's on and popping. Valentine's Day is getting ready to move forward. Time to get on to that next chapter of Valentine's Day. Oh, boy, I gotta stretch a little bit and get ready. She's moving fast. I heard the door shut. Folks, I'm gonna get off because I don't want to make it seem like I'm not focused on the special day. You all take care. She probably was watching me the whole way home anyway. She's my number one fan. Well, maybe not my number one fan, because I know I got some number one fans out there, but she's my number one fan. You already know. Big shout out to my wife, Renita. Happy Valentine's Day, babe. She's getting ready to come bust through the door. Folks, I'm going to talk to you later, okay? We had a lot of fun. And, wow, I didn't realize I was on for so long. Have a wonderful night. You take care. God bless. Continue to have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And be on the lookout for some more live videos, okay? Take care and God bless. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good night.